Hi, welcome back. I hope everyone is doing well. And I am very happy that if you are a former Jehovah's Witness, that you woke up. Congratulations. Sometimes, though, some who leave the organization have kind of a twisted or warped view about God because of number one, what they've went through. And then number two, when you read the Bible and you really look at what is said, you have this idea of God being this hostile, angry, easily triggered God who does not emanate love. And you would be right. There's a reason for that. So today, what I would like to talk about is Genesis, actually, because sometimes things are right in front of our face and we don't realize it because as a Jehovah's Witness, you're taught what to read, what to believe from that Bible reading. And sometimes things that should be very obvious are not. They're actually covered up and hidden. Um, yeah, the Bible actually, there are parts of it that are authentic, but there are many parts of it that have been manipulated for a greater purpose, which I will start to go into today. So, what I would like to do is ask you a question. Have you noticed that when you read the first two chapters in Genesis, that the two stories of creation do not align? I'm waiting. Yes, no, not really? Okay. Well, they don't align, and there's a reason for that. In chapter 1, verses 1, and then through chapter 2 and verse 4, we have one account of creation. And then in chapter 2, verse 5 onward, we have a different account of creation. So, how could this be? Were the writers just wrong? What happened? Well, I'll tell you. So, in the beginning, the earth was created, and we know that because of Genesis. And what I'm actually going to do is read just a couple scriptures from the Bible. The Bible I'm using is the English Standard Version because they do have footnotes that the New World Translation leaves out. So, yeah, before I get started with the reading, I'm just going to bring out that in verse 26, the one that I'm reading, the footnote in this Bible reads, the Hebrew word for man is the generic term for mankind and becomes the proper name Adam. So remember, it's the generic term for mankind. So let's read Genesis 1 and verse 26 and also 27. Then God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over the livestock, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. And now, verse 27. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. Now, this could be confusing, but um, basically, I'll say this. As a Jehovah's Witness, they teach us that, since there obviously is two people here, that this second person or entity would be Jesus. So if this second entity was Jesus, and God says, let us make man in our image and our likeness, wouldn't that mean, since they both identify as male, that the first humans created, would be male and male? I know. It doesn't really make sense because also in the Bible, homosexuality is wrong. So that can't be. Okay, well, let's say Jesus and God were not separate entities. They're one, which they actually are. And I will get into that in a different video. then there would not be an us, like a plural, like there's definitely two people there. So knowing that a man and a woman were created after God in their image, it would be logical to conclude that there was indeed a feminine God and a masculine God. What confuses most people is that in the Bible, it says he, him, all the time. And there's a reason for that also. And why even, the thought of a feminine God has tried to be wiped out from humanity. Just that thought, okay? So the second creation is different, but I want to bring out that basically in the first creation, there was a problem with water. The water, something had to be done with it. In the second creation, there was a problem with lack of water. Two totally different situations. So, why is it like this? And what exactly happened between the first creation and the second creation? And why would there be such a effort to hide that God, the original creator, identifies as a woman? In my next video, I will cover that because I'm trying not to let the videos be too long so you can just take, tidbits of information and, go with that. So hopefully you'll join me for my next video where I'll go more into this and also into the second version of creation, okay? And the evidence of what happened in between and why the fact that this original God and creator was a female and where we can also find that. It's in Revelation, okay? Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.